But right now, the men's technical program continues. America's national champion Scott Davis up against Elvis Stoico. We asked Scott about how important it is to win.
I really try not to focus on, beating Joe Schmo or whoever. So I just try to do my stuff. But I think it would be important, if I happen to win this competition, it'd probably look good to everyone back home that Scott beat #2 in the world. So that'll probably look better going into nationals. What to see.
On the ice, representing the United States of America, Scott Davis.
And now on the ice in his first competitive appearance in the Northern Lights Hall, here is 21-year-old Scott Davis skating to the music of Zorba the Greek.
And there is a great window of opportunity here for Scott Davis. If he can hit this combination and skate clean, he can beat Elvis. Triple axel, double toe. Triple axel, couldn't hold on to the landing, but the deduction isn't as severe. He looked like he had it.
And why is the deduction not as severe?
Well, Elvis almost sat all the way down. It'll be interesting to see how the judges handle this deduction because they're given a range. They can go to the high end of the range or the low end of the range, depending on how they thought the jump was missed. Jump is crucial. Connecting steps into triple lutz. Nicely done.
This might be enough to vault him into first place.
It'll be interesting because the judges, I think it's a .2 deduction, which is the low end of the scale. But watch this spin. This is incredible. This is Scott Davis's strength. He does this better than any man in the world right now.
And something totally unexpected, a stumble from Scott Davis at the very end of his routine.
Sometimes those spins can get a little out of control, but nobody spins faster than Scott.
Scott Davis, coached by Kathy Casey at the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs, Colorado, won the United States Championship in Phoenix last January, was not a member of the U.S. Olympic team in Albertville 2 years ago.
Let's take another look at that combination, triple axel and a double toe. It looked like he had it. He's up, he's 1, 2, 3.5 times around. He has it, and then he just cannot control the landing enough to get the double toe loop off. But the deduction, it should be a .2 deduction. This spin is very difficult. He'll take it from this back sit spin, and this spin right here is so tough, and he is cranked. A little, catches a little edge there, a little stumble on the exit of the spin. I'm not even sure if the judges will deduct anything for that.
And now the first set of marks for Scott Davis.
And these are great marks. The 5-6, you can tell, well, from the United States judge, but you can see they didn't want to take off a lot for that combination because he really should have had it. In a case like Elvis, he was all the way back on his side. He was a complete loss of control in the landing of the triple axel. But with Scott, he should have been able to get the double toe loop off in the landing. So the deduction was minor.
There is his coach, Kathy Casey, looking up at the scoreboard. And she and Scott wait for the second set of marks.
And they
Here
should
they
go
are.
up a lot. They had a strategy. They wanted to get the people into the program. They wanted people to clap along. They did. Scott's really worked on his presentation. 5-9 to the Norwegian judge. And those I think, are higher than Elvis Stoico's marks.
There are 9 judges judging this competition. And they have placed Scott Davis first. 7 of the 9 judges have placed him first. The other 2 went for Elvis Stoico.
Yes!
Beating Elvis Stoico is a great victory. Scott Davis 21, Elvis Stoico 21. Looks like we've got a great rivalry on our hands. This sport is a game of fractions of seconds and degrees of tilt. This triple Lutz out of very difficult steps goes up just a little bit crooked. He vaults right here. Great tightness into the air. Goes right into the rotation. 1, 2, 3. Now right here, you can see where this leg right here is a little bit loose and forward. If he would have been leaning back 2 more degrees, he might have caught his heel, and that would have been another serious mistake and accident. But instead, look at the balance, the strength, perfectly landed backwards. Great job by Scott Davis.